Hello, welcome to my channel. We're looking again at Daniel Allen Birchfield, missing from, it says Augusta, Georgia, but we'll look at it down below. It says date of last contact was September 20th, 1991, but it also says he wasn't reported missing for 2 years. Till 2 years later. Why? Is that true? Why didn't somebody else report him missing? They don't know his height or his weight? Nobody knows his height. Why isn't his height here? To me, that's really important to have. Last seen leaving his residence on Stoneybrook Drive. How do they know when he was last seen, where he was last seen, who last seen him after 2 years later? How do they know he left his residence? How do they know he didn't die in his home? I don't understand this because he wasn't reported missing for 2 years. Stoneybrook Drive, Richmond County, Georgia, September 20th, 1991. How do they know the date? He was accompanied by two unidentified men. What do you mean unidentified men? They don't know who he left with, but they're saying that he left? How do they know this? Never been heard from again. He left his wallet was in the house. Why would he leave without his wallet? That doesn't make any sense. He was caring for his roommate's elderly mother at the time of his disappearance. Why didn't his roommate report him missing? Are you sure his roommate didn't report him missing? She died 2 weeks later. What happened? His family said it's uncharacteristic of him to vanish. Well, I would think so, and not attempt to contact his loved ones. Authorities believe it's possible he disappeared to prevent his family from having to watch him die as a result of his terminal illness. I find that so suspicious. And what was his terminal illness? Relative reported him missing in 1993, 2 years after he was last seen. Why didn't his roommate report him missing? Strawberry blonde hair, mustache. I mean, his wallet's in the house. Why would his roommate say, hey, his wallet's here? He's not. Something must have happened, right? That bothers me. Here's some pictures of him. Here's a cold case project on the internet, posted October 20th, 2022. It says, by Renetta DeBose, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that right, a veteran, father and brother walked out of his South Augusta home back in 1891, never to return again. Did he walk out? We don't know that. This is allegedly. Now the family wants a public to hear story in hopes of getting more answers, photos, few memories. That's all Randy Birchfield has left when it comes to his big brother. He always would be the first person that would wake up, and he'd always come get us, take us downstairs and say, hey, look what we got for Christmas. He'd always be the one to hand out the presents and all, Randy said. So there's some pictures of him, born in 1961, known by his loved one as Danny. Brother and sister, young baseball player, attended Butler High School, member of the psychology club, turned his tassel in 1979, joined the Air Force. All of a sudden, his brother, who lovingly teased Dino Birchfield, was no longer around. Jump on me, climb on top, put his knees over my ears, and just sit on top of me and just pick at me. I'd be screaming, I can't breathe, even though my nose and mouth is open and my ears were shut. He could do that for 35 minutes. Okay, his brother Randy and Dino told us he married young. He had his son Joey in 1982 while the family lived in Maine at Loring Air Force Base. Danny relocated back to Augusta and divorced, and he soon fell in love with another man. It was going great. So was he his roommate? Ooh, it was going great with him, Randy said. He had a place out there in Pepperidge. He had a nice house. They got along great. Of course, they had their arguments at times. But Victor loved my brother. He'd tell you I loved him a lot. Their new relationship was good. Family added that Danny and his partner also worked together at Mainline Hair Studio. Back then the business was on Wrightsboro Road near Christenberry Field House, washing the heads, washing people's hair before Victor cut them. The Birchfield family remained close. Dino said as adults he and his brother got to know each other. They played bingo at the American Legion Post 178. He was playing first, and I just wanted to see how it was. Remember back in the day playing bingo at church and places? So you can pause this and read it if you want. Anyway, So they don't know what happened to him. They have no idea. And like I said, you can pause this and read it. They have no idea what happened to him. A psychic told him he was buried near the railroad tracks in a shallow grave. Yeah, like I said, you can pause this and read it if you want to. And this says he believes there's foul play involved. So, here's the Charlie Project. Unknown height and weight. Doesn't give his date of birth. So, I don't understand, why wasn't he reported missing till 2 years later? So then there's a John Doe found in Richmond County. Okay, this John Doe was found on Etterlee Road in Richmond County. That is just 10 miles away from where he went missing. Stoneybrook Road. Is that Etterlee Road? Why does that say that? Hold on. No, that's not supposed to be that. That may not even be right. Hold on. Etterlee Road. Sorry about that. Etterlee Road, right? Isn't that where the John Doe was found? Etterlee Road, Richmond County, which I have as Augusta, Georgia. So, yeah, that's like 10, 11 miles. I mean, it's so close. 17 minutes. So it's less than a 20-minute drive. And I would round it to 15 to 20 minutes, right? And close to 10 miles. I mean, it's so close from where he went missing from. We have this John Doe, found October 31st, 1991, and he went missing September 20th, 1991, but he wasn't reported missing for 2 years. 2 years. So here we have this John Doe, age 25 to 34. Cannot estimate the height or the weight. Decomposing remains found by a dog near Etterlee Road in Richmond County, Georgia. Not recognizable partial remains with soft tissues. And being that he wasn't reported missing for 2 years, I can't help but wonder if the date that he went missing is even correct. But I just feel like this could easily possibly be him, but I'm not certain. But, that's who I would think it would be, right? Because that's where you would expect to find somebody that went missing, very close to where, you'd expect to find someone's remains close to where they went missing from. And this is close. We'll look at some other John Does. We got a John Doe in Chattanooga, Tennessee, age 30 to 35 years old, found July 1st, 1991. I was made a PMI 4 weeks. I left him in because I don't know if the date's right, because he wasn't reported missing for 2 years. 5'8", estimated age 30 to 35 years old. Found in a wooded area near a grocery store parking lot, which was frequented by homeless transient people. There was an empty bottle of isopropyl alcohol near the body. Light colored brown hair, 2 to 3 inches in length. And you can pause this and read it if you want to. White tennis shoes with black and gray accents. So, and we have a John Doe found in Surf City, North Carolina, August 1st, 1991, 20 to 50 years old, 6'1". Coast Guard recovered from the Atlantic Ocean a half a mile off Topsail Island. There's a John Doe that was found in St. Parish, Louisiana, age 26 to 36, estimated PMI 6 months, found October 4th, 1991, 5'4", located behind a levee at the edge of a wooded area. Gray t-shirt, blue jeans, underwear. Here's a man that was found in North Carolina, age 30 to 40 years old, estimated PMI 3 years. I'm leaving him in there because he wasn't reported missing for 3 years, so I don't know, 2 or 3 years. So I don't know if it could be him or not, found in a wooded area. Allegedly wasn't reported missing because that's what it said. Here's a John Doe found in Newport News, Virginia in 1992. Estimated PMI 2 years, age 25 to 45 years old, 5'6" to 5'9", partial skeletal remains found near a warehouse. And here's someone that was found in Gastonia, North Carolina, age 18 to 50 years old, found at a sewage plant. These are all somebody's loved one, someone's father, brother, uncle, son. Here's a man found in Chesterfield, Tennessee in 1997, anywhere from age 18 to 99, height estimated to be 5'9", body found burned on Peach Orchard Road. Here's another John Doe found in Jackson County, Florida, August 22nd, 1999, age 30 to 49 years old, 5'11". So, with chewing tobacco, recognizable face. So, if you have any information about who any of these John Does could be or what might have happened to them, please contact authorities and let them know. To me, the first person that I would look into would be the unidentified man that was found just, a short distance away. That's who I would think might be him. Anyway, it's just my thoughts. Speculation, total speculation. So please don't forget to pray for his family and his loved ones. If you have any information, please contact investigators. CC a few of them on the email, contact the detective, police, sheriff, anyone. And that way they hold each other accountable with the information that you have. It really just breaks my heart. So feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.